So the 49ers reportedly are interested in Gardner Minshew. Or the way Jeremy Fowler put it is kind of connecting the dots. It would make sense. They were interested in Joe Flacco. They were interested in Sam Darnold. It seems clear that they're trying to improve their backup quarterback spot. Gardner Minshew's hanging around. They don't want him down there. They're going to draft Trevor Lawrence. They just signed CJ Beathard. And now the Niners are reportedly going to trade for Gardner Minshew. Real quick. Don't freaking do that. Why would you do that? The Jaguars, who've seen him up close, I mean, they know what Gardner Minshew is, would rather have CJ Beathard than Minshew. And you know what? They might be right. Because, CJ Beathard, he's not the most serious football player. He's more of a ping pong player who plays football in his spare time. But Gardner Minshew is a caricature of the Tiger King. He is in the league because of his mustache and the way he dresses. People think he's funny. He's marketable. He's a goof. He's not good. Last year, dude lost every game he started except for one. Every game he started except for one. He missed 4 games with a freaking, what? I don't know, something. What did he do? I forget. Dude was hurt. How does he help you? That's just another guy like Darnold who's not good. Don't trade assets for freaking Gardner Minshew, who the Jaguars don't want. That would be like trading for D Ford. The incumbent team is telling you what they think of that dude. They don't want him. There is something wrong with that dude, and you're going to be like, no, we know better about Gardner Minshew because we've seen him from afar. And we're going to trade our 3rd or 4th or 5th round pick so we can bring in Gardner Minshew and be really freaking disappointed. Oh my God, the Jaguars were right. You're going to take the dude that is worse than CJ Beathard. Don't do it, man. Gardner Minshew? Don't do it. He's just a guy who pads his stats in garbage time and loses all the time. He's like the next JT O'Sullivan. Remember, he's one of these guys who played in the air raid college system. He played up at Washington State. He did it. Jared Goff did it. Every single quarterback to ever do that system in college has been a flop in the NFL except for Patrick Mahomes. Every single one except for Mahomes. And Mahomes is a hell of an athlete. Is Gardner Minshew a hell of an athlete? Survey says no. So don't waste your time with Gardner Minshew, for crying out loud. The Jaguars want to give him away. The Jaguars looked at him and looked at CJ Beathard and were like, oh man, CJ's an upgrade. We like CJ better. That's all you need to know. All you need to know, if the Niners trade for Gardner Minshew, we all really got to question what's happening over there, man. Just stick with Josh Rosen. They keep saying they need to bring in a backup they can win with. The dude was 1-7 last year, Gardner Minshew. He can't win. Joe Flacco was 0-4 last year. Sam Darnold freaking stinks. Just, if those are the options, just bring back Nick Mullins, Josh Rosen, and draft the guy. There's no reason. Is Gardner Minshew really an upgrade over Nick Mullins? I say no. Is Gardner Minshew really an upgrade over Josh Rosen? I say no. Don't do it. But again, I feel like the Niners are kind of run these things out there as trial balloons, especially if freaking Jeremy Fowler reports it. I mean, let him report it. See how people respond. When the Niner fans say no, absolutely not, they're like, okay, we didn't like him anyway. That was all Jeremy Fowler. I don't know what he's talking about. Sorry, Jerry. Sorry, Jerry. So yeah, no on Gardner Minshew, for God's sakes. Come on. Gardner. How do you get a name Gardner? Maybe I'm going to change my name to Gardner. It's a strong G name, actually. All right, let me answer some questions and then I'll move on. Did I not express myself strongly enough on Gardner Minshew? Hell no. Good stuff, Grant. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. I'm trying. Gardner Minshew. You have a River and a Gardner on the same team? I mean, that's just a recipe for... maybe the River would irrigate the Gardner. Maybe they would rip it. Maybe. And they played together. They played together in college? Gardner and River? I don't know. Now that you put it that way, maybe there's some synergy there. They probably did play together in college. Now that you point it out. I'm talking to myself. Reeves Remo says, with all the one-year signings at cornerback, would you be okay with Horn at the 12th pick? Go Niners. Yeah. Yes. I like Horn better than Surtain. I see that Surtain is 6'2", 208, and ran a 4.42. Coach Noah Johnson and I last week, the video breakdown of him, and I just don't see the quick twitch. He's big. He can run fast, but I don't see acceleration. I don't see quick bursts. Gives up a lot of separation. He doesn't cover in-breaking routes. I'm curious about him. I like Horn better, but I'm not a scout. Okay, hold on. Jade says Mullins is better than Minshew, even with a bum elbow. Yeah, I agree, Jade. Come on. Minshew. Thoughts on Jacoby Brissett? Is he available? Waste of time and money. Just draft a quarterback. Come on. Just draft a quarterback. Waste of time and money. Just another guy who has hype because he was on the same team as Tom Brady. Kind of like Jimmy. Kind of like Jimmy, if we're being honest. Kyle coached him at the Senior Bowl, no? Who? Minshew? Oh, God. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Ugh. Ugh. Don't want that to happen. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Brissett's gone? Good. Good.